say, welcome to everybody and thank you so much for being here. Of course, this is something new for me, so I apologize. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you all for giving up a Saturday to be here with our family, Mike and his wife Megan, Jeff and his wife Nikki, and of course Richard's precious granddaughter Peyton. As you all know, Richard loved this place. If it were up to him, we would be living here permanently. He took pride in maintaining the property and sharing it with our children. So it would only be fitting and to honor his wishes by bringing his ashes here to rest in Corbin City. He is heavy. Richard was a wonderful husband and a fabulous father. I miss him every day. Before we get on to the distribution of his remains, which will be, unfortunately, I wanted it to be on the Sea-Doo, but that's not working right now. So Mike and Jeff are going to take the ashes at the end of the platform and slowly. Before we get to the dedication and distribution, would anybody like to say anything on Richard's behalf? So anybody want to say anything, feel free to come up and say a few words. No one's obligated. Bill, you coming? This is Bill O'Connell, one of Richard's very best and dearest friends.
Dick and I have been friends for 40-some years, 47 years, something like that. He was just like a big brother to me. And him and I got along well, worked together a lot. He got me a lot more jobs than I got him, but we had fun. And we enjoyed ourselves together. He was a good family man, a good dad, and a good time. And so that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Bill. Diane. My sister-in-law, Diane, Richard's sister, or I shouldn't say that, huh, Diane? Who took care of him, yes, as they were growing up. Perfect brother.
Yeah, he was. Despite the discipline, yes, he was. I have these few words for Rod. She's been so strong through the whole thing. And that's what it is to have a broken heart. He knows how much. But we won't ask you to hurry when you're ready. And we promise to be by your side forever. We love you, Roz.
Janice Carchidi. Actually, Janice and Richard knew each other before I knew Richard. So we became very good friends.
I think somebody here, I think it was Herb, I don't know where Herb's in the audience, said that Dick was a man's man. And he was a man's man. He knew something about everything, and if he didn't know it, he'd make it up. And you would believe him. You would believe him. It's very ironic that everything is broke today because that was his biggest line. The boat is broken. Never had a chance to go out on the boat. The last time I had a real chance to talk to Dick, where we could still communicate, was when he was in the hospital. It was just him and I, and he said, "Don't leave me, take me to the bridge." And I said, "It's not time yet, Dick. When it's time, I'll take you and I'll push you off." Then he went on to talk about his wife and how much he loved her and that his sons were his heart. And that's where he was in his life. He just loved his family and his extended family. He was a wonderful man, and I'm glad that my children got a chance to meet him and be part of his life, and they will always remember him. As you can see the children here, remembering him. They're not children anymore, they're big guys and girls, but we'll always remember him. And that's all I have to say.
Okay. All right, so at this time, I'd actually, oh, Mike, you want to say something first, honey? Okay, sorry. Did something just fly there? Or is that somebody's notes? Wrote a whole speech. Oh, we got a toast. Did everybody have a drink?
I have a toast, and I'll be the last one, so everybody please grab a drink. We have some over on the table.
Everybody grab a drink or whatever.
Take your time, I need a second. Today is not a somber day, but a day to remember the good times. We've gathered friends and family to get together in Richard's honor to drink. To drink and share stories. Stories about the good old days when Corbin City parties were open invitations and lasted for days. Stories when we were kids, were playing in the little yellow boat, floating down the river, fireworks, volleyball, and sports. Well, we did our best to accommodate every one of Dad's wishes for today, but Mom didn't think a chock full of coffee can would be a good earn. So on this day, we remember my father as he affected our lives. To many of you, he was a good friend, a confidant, and instigator of laughs. To my mother, he was a loving husband, a protector, and a captain of the ship. For me, he was my role model and my hero. I always tried to emulate him. It was nothing more rewarding to hear him say he was proud of Jeff for I. So, today and forever, Richard is in our memories. So I want to make a toast to something my father used to say. The boat's broke!
Perfect. Mike, thanks. Okay, we did it. All right. Now I'd like to take this time to dedicate this park bench. Take this park bench where Richard's spirit can rest forever. And it says, in loving memory of Richard Rodney's time, October 30th, 1940 to April 1st. And there's a little turtle right there in the middle of the plaque, because everybody knows that this is Camp Turtle, where they come back every year and they nest. And now, to honor Richard's wishes, Mike and Jeff will take the urn and slowly place his ashes in the middle of the river. And he already made the toast, but I'm going to say again, to our beloved husband, father, grandfather, cousin, brother, and friend, uncle, may you be at peace today and every day. We love you and will always remember you. Cheers. So
cheers.
Drink again. Because that's what Richard wants. All right, and then well, you know what? I'll let you do that. No, maybe I'll say my little prayer and then I'll let you do that. Yeah? Okay. This is actually was sent to me by my daughter-in-law's mom, who could not be here, Megan's mom, Dorian. And I just thought it was such a nice saying that I'm going to read it on behalf of Richard. I said a prayer for you today, and know God must have heard. I felt the answer in my heart, although he spoke no word. I didn't ask for wealth or fame. I knew you wouldn't mind. I asked him to send treasures of a far more lasting kind. I'd ask that he be near you at the start of each new day, to grant you health and blessings and friends to share your way. I ask for happiness for you in all things great and small, but it was his loving care I pray for most of all.
Beautiful.
Here he goes. And he'll be with us forever. Thank you.
Amen.
And please, eat, drink, and be merry, because this is a time, a happy time, okay? And I know he would want you all to have a good day. Thank you.
I say Dick, you say?
I'm going to say that Dick actually taught me how to ski right off the beach. I refused to get into the water, and he said, off the beach we're going to go. And absolutely I did for years, until he continued to drop me right in the middle of the river.
So Dick was your motivator?
Yes, he was.
It was funny, anytime I was in Rich's company, you know, we always used to have sometimes heated debates, questions and everything like that, but you know, it was always love and everything like that, and I'm going to miss the times that, you know, I did spend with him.
Beautiful.
Uncle Dick, one of my fondest memories is constantly coming here to the shore house and letting me learn to water ski, and specifically being on your back when you let me water ski. Very fun times, and we'll miss you.
Doc?
Mine is a continuous memory of Dick. Every time I saw Dick, he reminded me how awesome it is to have boys, and all the lessons he taught me about raising my boys.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone who was more polar opposite at the beginning of his life, saying he didn't even want children, to wishing he had more boys than he already had.
So Richard, I was talking to him when he was sick, and I told him that I had told other people who I knew were passing on that if they could just give me one lottery number, I would be really happy. And he's saying, one number? He's like, that's funny. I was like, well, you think you can do that? He's like, I think I can.
You're still waiting on that number.
So if a number comes to you today.
Yes.
Oh, today would be the perfect day for the number.
Yeah.
But that was
So like, any number is coming up, make sure to let her know.
How about 20170624?
All right, can you just text that to me?
It's the date.
I thought maybe it was the model number of his cabin or something. So Richard actually made my, what do you call it when you...
Bucket list.
Yeah, bucket list wish come true of going out on the jet ski.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
and of course he had to like really make it an experience, and Joyce and Roz were standing here
So Roz and I
laughing
were
because
laughing.
I was...
She was screaming the whole time.
Yes.
Because he kept going faster and faster, you know, so it was quite a trip, and yeah.
That's awesome. Anything?
Sure, yeah. I feel very fortunate to have known Richard, you know, past 9 or so years. He was really welcoming into the family, and just it was so great to have him as a father-in-law.
Oh.
Hi, Roz, Jeff, and Mike, and everybody who loved Dick. I met Dick a couple of times, and we had a good time together as Paul's wife. And Paul was good friends with Dick and Roz from way, way back when. On the river, we live about a mile down the river and road, and we just had a lot of wonderful memories on the river. And this has just been a really great tribute to Dick, and I know that a lot of people here, well, everyone here loved Dick, and it's just really nice to see all this wonderful outpouring of love for Dick.
Such a wonderful guy. Dick was best man at my sister's wedding, and I was the maid of honor. I always thought of Dick as my the brother I never had. I always liked him.
Do you want to say something?
Dick introduced me to my husband, and my husband was his best man in his first marriage. And when my husband was in Vietnam, Dick stood up for him in his wedding, and then he stood up in our wedding. And I've known Dick over 50 years. We've stayed in touch. When he met Roz, it was the best thing for him, and I was at their wedding and their children's bar mitzvahs, and I've been friends with them forever. And I just love Dick and Roz.
Oh wait, I mean Dick and I go back when he was in high school. Okay, when I dated his sister, and then I lost contact with him after I stopped seeing his sister. Didn't meet him again until I met Rochelle. But he was always a very congenial, friendly guy. Would do anything for you. Great host whenever I came to his house in Marlton, and when I came to Corbin City. Gonna miss him, especially on the grill.
Oh, Dick, this would be a great event that you would have loved because everybody's here at Corbin City and we miss your presence, but we feel your presence with your wife and your children and your beautiful granddaughter. And we will remember you and we know that you're here in spirit.
Donna?
Oh, Dick, what I remember about you is that we went out to dinner with the cousins, and I think we went to Hamilton for dinner. And I said to you, I have a friend that knows all about guns. And he just talks and talks and talks. Is there anything you could tell me that when I see him that I know? And Dick explained what I should say. He broke it down, and when I saw my friend was blown away. And he said to me, "How do you know that?" I said, "Well, I know that from my cousin, and he taught me everything I know."
Just wanted to say we're sorry to hear the news. You shocked us coming in the driveway, but we have such great memories of Dick and the character, his person that he was to us that we just want to make sure we're sorry and to be your friends. Stop down and see us. We'll see you on another day. Bye-bye.
I inherited a new wardrobe from Richard Kine. I have enough shirts to last me a lifetime.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I just cut him
Hey Dick, you got to come back and teach one more jet ski. One more jet skiing, Dick. This is the one. Oh, that was a good move.
Right.
And she's up. And she's up. Is she smiling?
She's smiling and he
yes. And she's smiling.
Yes, she is.
And then there's this.
It's